All right, let's dive into something pretty interesting today.
Sounds good.
It's called A Complicated Way of Life, ACWOL for short.
Okay.
And it's all about maximizing your intellect.
Okay.
But not exactly how we usually think about intellect.
Right.
This is more like,
Yeah.
well, we've got this excerpt that kind of frames ACWOL as a game,
Okay.
where like the big goal is to boost your intellect.
Interesting.
But what does intellect really even mean, like in this context?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Yeah.
Because intellect in ACWOL, it's not just about like, knowing a lot of stuff.
Right.
It's more about developing wisdom,
Oh,
seeing through illusions,
I see.
and getting this really deep understanding of the world.
So it's less about just like memorizing facts and figures.
Right.
It's more about sharpening your critical thinking skills.
Exactly.
And then using that to navigate life.
Exactly.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, and one of the most interesting things about ACWOL is how you actually gain intellect. According to this excerpt, anyway.
Yeah.
Every experience you have.
Every experience.
Every single one, good or bad.
Wow.
It's a chance to earn intellect points.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So it's almost like reframing those setbacks and challenges as opportunities?
Exactly.
So
for example, like imagine you're working on a project.
Okay.
And it just totally fails.
Happens all the time.
Right. Instead of getting discouraged,
Yeah.
ACWOL says, analyze it.
Yeah.
What happened? What went wrong? What can you learn from this?
Oh, so you're using that to gain intellect points.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Every step forward,
Yeah.
that's earning more intellect points.
That's a cool way to look at it.
It is.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Turning every experience into a learning opportunity.
Right. And that leads us to another big idea in ACWOL.
Okay.
The Matrix.
The Matrix. Like the movie?
Kind of. In this framework, the Matrix is like all the stuff that holds us back from maximizing our intellect.
So if we're thinking of this like a game, the Matrix would be like all those traps and obstacles.
That's a great way to put it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all the distractions and the misinformation. The limiting beliefs that keep us from seeing clearly.
So like societal pressures, negative thoughts.
Yeah.
Maybe even like sensationalized news stories.
Exactly.
Or those endless social media trends.
All of that.
That keep us from focusing on what really matters.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, wow.
And ACWOL provides specific strategies.
Okay.
You could even call them cheat codes.
Oh, now you're talking.
To help us navigate the Matrix.
Give me those cheat codes.
Well, the excerpt talks about two techniques.
Okay.
Skipping and seeking higher frequencies.
Okay, those sound really interesting.
Yeah.
So what's skipping all about?
Well, skipping is about choosing consciously, choosing what thoughts and feelings, and even situations you engage with.
Oh, so you're kind of choosing your battles.
In a way, yeah.
Interesting.
It's about recognizing when you're in a negative spiral.
Yeah.
Or like a thought pattern that's not helping.
Yeah, totally.
And then consciously disengaging from it.
So like if I'm dwelling on a past mistake.
Yeah.
Or worrying about something I can't control.
Exactly.
Skipping would be recognizing that and then shifting my focus.
Exactly.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, and the more you practice skipping, the better you get at filtering out the noise.
The noise of the Matrix.
The noise of the Matrix.
Wow.
It's like training your mind to be more resilient.
So instead of getting bogged down by all that negativity, you're actively choosing to focus on things that empower you.
Exactly.
You're taking control of your mental environment.
That's a great way to put it.
Okay, so that's skipping.
That's skipping.
What about this seeking higher frequencies thing?
Let's talk about that because it's pretty fascinating. So seeking higher frequencies, it kind of builds on this idea that everything vibrates at different frequencies, even our thoughts and emotions. And ACWOL says that if we surround ourselves with people and experiences and information that vibrates at higher, more positive frequencies, we can raise our own energy.
So it's like being mindful of the energy we're putting out there.
Exactly.
Okay.
Think about it like this.
Okay.
If you're always listening to negative news or, gossiping and stuff, you're going to feel drained.
Yeah, for sure.
But if you surround yourself with like inspiring art, uplifting music, positive people,
I can see that.
You'll feel more energized and hopeful.
That makes sense. So it's like curating your environment
to
support your well-being.
Precisely.
But how do you actually seek these higher frequencies?
Well, ACWOL suggests a few things.
Okay.
One is to be careful about the information you consume. So instead of like mindlessly scrolling through social media or watching sensationalized news, seek out content that nourishes your mind.
So it's not about like shutting yourself off from everything.
No, not at all.
It's about being intentional.
Exactly.
Like creating a healthy media diet.
Exactly.
Things like that.
It's about feeding your mind with the good stuff.
Makes sense.
Another way is through the people you're around.
Oh, yeah?
ACWOL really emphasizes this.
Okay.
Connecting with people who uplift you, support your growth, and share your aspirations.
It's like that saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with.
Exactly.
So choose wisely right.
Absolutely.
Surround yourself with people who inspire you.
Yes, and this ties back to teamwork, which we talked about earlier.
Right.
ACWOL says that finding your tribe, your people, who are also on this path of growth, can be really powerful.
It's like having a support system that gets it.
They get it.
They understand.
Exactly.
And you can encourage each other.
And by supporting each other, you create this environment that fosters growth.
It's like in a multiplayer game.
Right. Exactly.
Everyone benefits from the team's skills.
Yes.
So in ACWOL, if everyone's seeking higher frequencies, it amplifies the effort.
Exactly. It creates a synergy.
Wow, I love that.
Yeah.
It combines individual practices like skipping with the collaborative aspect of seeking higher frequencies.
It acknowledges that growth is both individual and collective.
Exactly.
And this interconnectedness, it's really highlighted in ACWOL's definition of winning. Remember we said winning isn't about traditional success.
All right. It's not about money or fame.
Exactly.
It's about enlightenment and liberation.
But what does that even look like?
Yeah, that's a good question.
ACWOL doesn't give a straight answer, but the excerpt offers some clues.
Okay.
It says, winning isn't about reaching a destination, but embracing the journey.
So it's more about the process.
Yes, the process of growth and self-discovery.
It's less about the end point.
Exactly.
More about becoming more aware, more insightful.
Yes.
More aligned with your true self.
That's it.
Okay, I like that.
And that journey, it's full of challenges and triumphs.
Right.
It's about navigating the matrix. Using tools like skipping and seeking higher frequencies and always trying to level up your intellect.
Yeah.
But it's also about accepting that setbacks happen. And every experience, even the tough ones, they hold potential for growth.
So winning in ACWOL is about embracing the complexity of life.
Yes.
Learning from everything and always evolving.
Beautifully said.
Wow.
That's the heart of ACWOL. It's not about easy answers or shortcuts.
Right.
It's about engaging with life fully.
Okay.
Embracing the intricacies and using every experience to grow.
It brings us back to that idea of life as a game, but not a game with winners and losers.
Right.
It's more like a quest for self-discovery.
Exactly.
And the prize is personal growth.
And a deeper connection to the world.
I love that.
Me too.
And like in any good game, the journey is just as important as the destination.
It's all about the experiences, the lessons, the connections.
Absolutely. Yeah, it really is a powerful way to look at things.
It is, isn't it?
And I think what's really interesting is that ACWOL doesn't pretend to have all the answers.
Right. It's not about quick fixes or easy solutions.
Like we said, it's called a complicated way of life for a reason.
Exactly. It's not trying to oversimplify things.
And I think that's actually what makes it so empowering.
I agree.
Because it acknowledges that life is complex.
Yeah.
And it encourages us to engage with that complexity.
To embrace the messiness of it all.
The contradictions, the uncertainties.
With all of it.
And to see those challenges as opportunities for growth.
For deeper understanding.
It's not about avoiding difficulty or trying to be perfect.
Right. It's about learning from our mistakes.
And constantly evolving.
Exactly. And doing it in a way that feels authentic.
Sustainable.
Yeah.
It's about knowing yourself. Your strengths and your weaknesses.
And approaching the world with curiosity.
With openness.
And it's interesting how ACWOL emphasizes teamwork.
Yeah.
And seeking higher frequencies.
Right, because personal growth is an individual journey.
For sure.
But it's also deeply connected to the people around us.
To the communities we're part of.
So it's not about isolating yourself.
Right.
And trying to figure everything out on your own.
We can learn and grow so much more when we support each other.
When we share our experiences.
Absolutely. And that sense of connection, that shared purpose,
yeah,
it can be really powerful.
Especially when we're facing challenges.
Or when we're feeling lost.
It's like having a team of adventurers by your side.
I love that.
Cheering you on.
Encouraging you to keep exploring.
To keep learning.
To keep reaching for those higher frequencies. So ACWOL invites us to embrace the journey.
With a sense of adventure.
With curiosity.
And a willingness to learn and grow.
Both individually and collectively.
And to remember that the real reward isn't about reaching some finish line.
It's about the experiences we have along the way.
The connections we make.
The wisdom we gain.
It's about the journey itself.
Exactly. And who knows? Maybe by embracing this ACWOL mindset, we'll discover our own cheat codes.
Our own ways to navigate life's challenges.
With more grace.
With resilience.
And with a deeper sense of purpose.
I like that.
So if you're intrigued by this idea
of life as a game of self-discovery, we encourage you to explore ACWOL further.
See how it resonates with you?
Because you never know.
You might just change the way you play the game.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive.
It's been a pleasure.
Till next time, keep leveling up your intellect.
And remember,
the journey is the reward